your account balance is zero. That's the message thousands of people woke up to when CBEX and PCEX, two investment platforms promising 100% returns in just 30 days, suddenly vanished with hundreds of millions of dollars. Welcome back, Digital Sentinels. I'm Jerry, and today we're breaking down the CBEX and PCEX collapses, twin Ponzi schemes that wiped out billions in investor funds across Nigeria, Kenya, Somalia, and even reached victims in the United States. But they're just the latest in a string of global crypto scams like OneCoin, BitConnect, and Plus Token that have collectively stolen over $25 billion from victims worldwide. More importantly, I'm going to show you exactly how to spot the next one before it takes your money. If protecting your finances from sophisticated digital scams matters to you, hit subscribe and that notification bell right now. Let's start with the facts. CBEX claimed to be a cryptocurrency exchange using AI-powered trading. Both CBEX and its twin platform PCEX followed the exact same playbook seen in countless scams before them. They promised unrealistic returns, 100% profit in just 30 days. Even Warren Buffett aims for 20% per year. They used aggressive referral programs, offering $40 to $100 just for bringing in new investors. They claim to use proprietary AI trading algorithms with near-perfect accuracy. And most tellingly, both were registered just months ago despite claiming years of operation. CBEX even falsely claimed ties to legitimate entities like the China-Beijing Equity Exchange and certification by the U.S. Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, both of which publicly debunked these claims. A detailed blockchain investigation by Twitter user Spectre Analyst found the scammers used a complex network of wallets to move victim funds. They'd generate a unique wallet for each new user, then quickly move deposits through multiple intermediaries before ultimately cashing out through exchanges like OKX, BitJet, and HTX. The damage spans borders. Just last week, a verified account on X shared the story of an American who lost his entire life savings of $100,000 in the CBEX scam after being introduced by his cousin. This pattern matches perfectly with OneCoin, which stole over $4 billion from global investors, and BitConnect, which collapsed in 2018 after stealing $2.4 billion. Same promises, same techniques, different packaging. What makes modern crypto Ponzi schemes so effective is their technological sophistication. These aren't crude operations. They're meticulously designed digital fortresses of deception. CBEX and PCEX displayed real-time trading charts and market data, all completely fabricated. Their mobile apps featured biometric security and two-factor authentication, creating a false sense of security, while actually collecting victims' personal data. They even opened physical offices and registered with local authorities to gain trust, something that costs almost nothing but adds tremendous credibility. Plus Token, which scammed $3 billion from Asian investors, used the same approach: slick apps, fake offices, and technical jargon that confused even experienced investors. Why do these scams keep working? They exploit four key psychological vulnerabilities. 1. FOMO, fear of missing out. Early investors do actually receive returns, and they enthusiastically tell others. 2nd, social proof. When friends and family are making money, skepticism fades. 3rd, economic desperation. They target regions with economic instability, where the promise of financial escape is most tempting. 4th, technical obfuscation. They use just enough technical language to seem sophisticated without being transparent. One CBEX investor said, "I suspected it might be a Ponzi, but I thought I could get in and out early enough." That mindset is exactly what scammers count on. It's the same psychology that fueled the $2 billion Quadriga CX fraud in Canada and the recent $3.6 billion AfriCrypt scheme in South Africa. So, how can you protect yourself? Here are the unmistakable warning signs that expose not just CBEX and PCEX, but every major crypto scams in history. 1. Domain age deception. Despite claiming years of operation, most scam platforms have domains registered within the last few months. 2. Clone websites. Legitimate businesses have unique websites. Scams often look suspiciously similar to each other or to legitimate platforms. 3. Mathematically impossible returns. Any platform promising 100% returns in 30 days can't achieve this through legitimate means. For context, high-yield savings accounts typically offer 4 to 5% annually. 4. Recruitment obsession. Unusually high referral bonuses are a classic Ponzi scheme marker. The infamous MMM scheme that collapsed in Russia and later Nigeria used the same tactic. 5th, profit generation mystery. If they can't clearly explain exactly how they generate returns, run. Terms like secret strategy or AI trading without specifics are major red flags. 6th, regulatory evasion. Check if they have proper financial licensing. Registration as a regular business means nothing for financial services. The aftermath of these collapses follows a predictable pattern. First comes chaos, angry investors, office raids, and desperate attempts to recover funds. Then come the second wave scams, fake recovery agents promising to retrieve your funds for an upfront fee. After BitConnect collapsed, victims lost millions more to recovery scammers. What's particularly cruel is how these scams create ripple effects through communities. In the $2 billion plus token scam, entire villages in China lost their collective savings when trusted community leaders fell for and then promoted the scheme. Here's your crypto scam survival toolkit. 1. Verify regulatory compliance with appropriate financial authorities, not just business registrations. 2. Research the team thoroughly. Legitimate platforms have real, traceable leadership with digital footprints. 3. Demand transparency on returns. If they can't clearly explain how they make money, they're hiding something. 4. Check domain age on whois.com. New domains claiming years of experience are lying. 5. Apply the explanation test. If you can't clearly explain to someone else exactly how the investment makes money, don't invest. Always remember, the next CBEX, PCEX, OneCoin, or BitConnect is already being planned, with operators learning from previous schemes to create even more convincing facades. The evolution of Ponzi schemes for the digital age requires constant vigilance. As investors become more educated, scammers become more sophisticated, but the fundamental red flags remain the same. Comment below if you'd like me to create a downloadable checklist of all these warning signs. If there's enough interest, I'll put one together for the community. And if you've spotted a suspicious platform that has any of these red flags, drop the name in the comments with #ScamAlert. Our community can help investigate before more people lose their money. Remember, in the world of investments, if something seems too good to be true, it mathematically is. This is Dark Data Files, decoding the digital underworld together.